Hello everybody, good morning. I'm at a beach called Amberley Beach, which is about 45 kilometres north of Christchurch, and this is probably the closest deep water beach to Christchurch, I would say. It's early morning. There's a nice fog bank you can see out to sea there. This beach probably fishes better at night, but it is renowned for species like skate, smooth hound or rig, if that's what you want to call them this way, red cod, carwai, one or two other little bits and pieces. Elephant fish, you get elephant fish here as well. There's plenty of good parking. It's good. It's a good area to park, and obviously not far to fish. Doesn't really matter where you fish along here. You see, it's and there's some further. This is the sort of obviously the houses behind there, the huts or whatever. There's a road, and you can there's lots of spots you can drive down and got easy access here. So it's a very good spot. Easy access for night fishing if you sort of, you don't want to do a lot of walking and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean it's not always been my cup of tea. I always like to walk a little bit to remote spots, but this is already quite a remote sort of beach anyway. As you can see, it's quite steeply shelved, this beach, and you see it's what's it doing? It's sort of, I think it's low tide actually. Yeah, I think it's low tide. It's a good surf beach. It's reasonably deep. I've fished it on one or two occasions, caught some bits and pieces. It's not too bad. I generally go to some different beaches, but this is where they hold the Amberley surfcasting competition. Every summer you get hundreds of people down here on that day, so it's quite a good one for that. As you can see, some shellfish with the gulls have been cracking open. See, when it's quite rough, the shellfish which live in the sand just along this edge here, at low tide, they get sort of grounded out and washed up onto the beach, get washed up high onto the beach, and all these shells here, the gulls. So if you come down here after a sort of a real windy sort of storm, a bit of a gale, you can collect yourself a load of tortoise and pippies, which are quite good bait for fishing, very good bait for fishing. So good baits to use here. Mussels, live mussels, which you can get from the supermarket. Squid, carwai. Other species you can get here are probably grey boy. There is a lot of crabs out there. There is, when you get a lot of pickers, there's a lot of paddle crabs out there. Here, this beach is renowned for it. But if you're fishing for, the best bait is probably using paddle crab for rig and stuff like that. So fight fire with fire in that situation. Crabs don't seem to eat crabs as much as a fish bait out there, and squid and things like that. So yeah, there's quite a few different species here. They get different types of shark here as well. 7-gill shark, fresher shark, you get that as well. There's all sorts of different other types of shark which are, obviously a bit further out to sea. hammerheads and makos and all that sort of exciting stuff. So if you've got a boat, go chasing after them. But there's a beautiful fog bank over there, look. All this driftwood, river driftwood, been washed up here as well. The action of the waves and the sand. So yeah, it's quite sort of quite a sort of a special spot. You know, so if you look at where the breakers are, so you look and you want to be able to cast about 100 yards, but with modern reels and rods, 14-foot, 15-foot surf caster with a South African sort of cast, you should easily be able to get it right out there. Probably want to be able to cast a little bit further on these sort of beaches instead of the deep water beaches. But yeah, that'll be another video. I'll look to do a video on casting, how to cast and how to set yourself up for casting, and with leaders and different types of casting and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so this is Amberley Beach. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's about 8 o'clock. Lovely fog bank there, absolutely gorgeous. Right out to sea. So if you're out in your fishing boat, make sure you got your radar, so you can see where the hell you're going. You don't want to have a collision at sea or anything like that. But beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, over and out, people. Take care.